and they will only keep watching if they feel like they can relate to your struggle, to the problem that you're going to address. Blowing up on YouTube is not as hard as you think, and I'll tell you how you will become a part of the 1% of people that actually get to blow up on YouTube. And there's just 4 steps that you need to follow in order to get there. I'll be using Inside Out 2 as a reference. So the first step that you need to take is enlightening people with the videos that you make. Just like Inside Out 2 has a lot of moments that are very enlightening what happens if one emotion takes over. It's not good to suppress other feelings because it's so enlightening. People are like, you need to watch this movie. And the same thing applies to your YouTube videos. It needs to be something that people feel like they need to share it with others. It needs to feel like you're sharing a secret to something they haven't heard yet. It's not about recycling what everyone else is saying. It's like if you just say something that everyone knows, like, oh, before a test, you should go to bed early. If you just make videos that are kind of based on basic information that the average person already knows, it's not likely that people are going to watch your whole video, and that means the algorithm won't show you videos to other users. My second step is make it relatable. Inside Out 2 focuses a lot on what happens when you become a teenager, and so many people can relate to that because we've all been teenagers at some point. Same thing applies to your YouTube channel. If you understand what is something that other people can relate to, if you're the average person, people are probably going to be able to relate to you. Now you need to find a certain struggle, something that you struggle with that a lot of people struggle with. If you get to make it relatable, let's say, like a lot of channels that I've been seeing that are blowing up make videos about like financial sectors, right? How can you make money online? Like a lot of people are trying to do YouTube as a side hustle. A lot of people struggle with procrastination. A lot of people struggle with math in school. So people want to find answers to these problems, especially when it comes to financial stuff. Inflation is something affecting the whole world. So people go on YouTube to find answers for side hustles. So if you make videos in these sectors, people are way more likely to subscribe to your channel, to want to know more. The next thing, this one is my favorite, is make it simple. In Inside Out 2, psychology is such a complex thing, and because it's essentially for kids, they made it so easy to understand different parts of your brain, different parts of your emotions, the importance of the different emotions. When Joy said,
maybe this is what happens when you grow up. You feel less joy.
It's like things that, again, are enlightening. They are relatable because we've been feeling the same way when we grew up. And also because it's so simple. It's like visually appealing. It's like very simple design, but yet so powerful. The same thing applies to your videos. Don't make them too complex. It needs to be something that people understand, especially, for example, if you make videos about math. A lot of people struggle with it because it seems so complex. But if you're able to break it down and explain it in a way that most teachers fail to explain it, and you're able to reach so many people because they're finally able to understand something so complex. My last step is make it fun. In order for you to keep going and making your YouTube videos, you need to find fun in the things you do. The most important driver in becoming successful is that you stay consistent. I don't know, whatever your favorite YouTuber is, they started off with 0 subscribers just like you, but they were able to have fun. It's like a trial and error thing. We just try different things and see how that works. It's about adjusting your thumbnails, adjusting your titles. If you always make super long titles, maybe try something short. Especially in my other video where I said that it's easy to get monetized on YouTube. I think what helped me the most is making titles that are really interesting, that people feel like they need to watch that video, especially when you make certain challenges where you're like, okay, this is something that a lot of people struggle with, and I'm just telling them that it's actually easy. That way you can catch a lot of people's attention, because easy is something that we gravitate to. We want things to be easy, but a lot of things in life are complex and there's not a one-size-fits-all solution. The same thing applies to getting monetized on YouTube. The same thing doesn't work for everyone, but by trying different things, you will figure out what works for you. And the most important driver for that is fun. You can also incorporate certain jokes about things being relatable, right? That will help you be more compassionate and also create a bond with the people that watch your videos. So incorporating jokes and fun things, but also having fun in the process is so important. I know that it can be hard to incorporate everything in your next video. You could only focus on one thing, add up the things of the 4 steps to make it more relatable, make it enlightening, tell people something that they haven't heard yet. It can be anything that you learned in your life, because you've made experiences that other people haven't. So that way you can enlighten them about something that they might have never heard of before, because they didn't experience what you experienced. Make it simple. Try to reduce it to the most important facts, and also try to repeat it maybe at the end for people to remember it again. And also make it fun. Make it fun for you, and also make it fun for the audience to watch. If you talk about struggles, financial struggles, just address the problems and be like, we've all been there, where we might be shopping Christmas gifts for other people and end up buying stuff for ourselves even though we wanted to save money. Make it, again, relatable and fun. Combining these two is like, that's how you catch people, especially in the beginning of the video, because people are like, okay, I can relate to that, and they will only keep watching if they feel like they can relate to your struggle, to the problem that you're going to address, because then again, they want the answer to that problem. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye!